Greetings everybody, my name is Bridget Gabala and welcome to another video. Today's video is going to be, technically I guess you would call it like a give back video. This is what I've learned in 5 years of YouTube and 1 year now of being on Twitch. I thought I would give my newbie baby input on what I've learned during all this time doing what I've been doing, and I think that'd be a good thing to do for Christmas and also for celebrating my 1 year on Twitch on December 26th. I don't know when this video will go up. It might go on December 25th. It might go up on December 26th. We'll see how productive I am as I do a last minute video anyway. So Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. Those are the holidays I celebrate. If you don't celebrate them, that's fine. Tell me what you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate anything and make up your own thing, tell me that too. I would love to hear it. But with that, let's get into my not very... There's nothing like in order of like most important to non-important. It's just a bullet point. I have it on my little notes in front of me. So let's go through the list. What I have first is don't rush into getting the best of the best equipment for streaming and video making. Don't. Just don't. I started in 2018 and I didn't have much. I started with my iPad and somebody's laptop at the time. I didn't have a webcam and all I had was like a regular like Blue Yeti microphone. Simple stuff, not much to brag about. And then when they moved up to PC, they let me use their PC, and that went on for a while until recently, literally like a year ago. I got my own PC after working overtime, and I saved up like a good $3,000 to get me a good PC and good microphone and webcam and such to really get gun-ho into Twitch. The reason why I say don't freaking rush into doing it and getting the best equipment is because you might not want to do this forever, and you're gonna have a bunch of equipment that you might not be able to give to somebody and might not be able to resell and get back the amount that you paid. That might not bother you, but it's honestly a poor investment. I would say just take your time. I mean, what's funny is like my videos of like stuff, I laugh about this because I still think it's just hilarious. The videos I hate are the ones that are like poor quality, like my first Graveyard Keeper. One of my vlogs was filmed solely on my iPad, even the audio is from my iPad, and that one has the most views. It's disgusting. But people seem to like it. So sometimes it's not the equipment you need, especially when people know you're starting out. It's you that they're there for. So just keep that in mind when you do it. Just don't rush. Now if it comes to a PC and like you can use a PC for anything, it doesn't have to be for videos or anything like that, and videos or streaming. Just make sure you're getting your money's worth for a PC. If you just want to play games and certain games, look for that. Each game needs like a special whatever. I'm not techie, but it needs a lot of juice. Just look into that. Find yourself a techie human and they'll help you out. But don't rush, especially if you're just starting out and just doing it. Please, spend wisely. Because once you figure out that you don't want to do it, you feel dumb for spending it, and most likely people are going to make fun of you for spending it. And if you like spend a lot, you realize it wasn't on the right thing, but you still want to do it, but you have to wait to save. You know what I mean? Just be mindful of it. Secondly, free programming. Pre-programs for video editing are your best friend. They are. I really love them. I started with Shotcut like 6 years ago. No, not 6 years ago. In the beginning, I used Shotcut. I really liked it. It's a free service. The only thing I didn't like is if you had long videos and you edited, it crashed often, and most of the time you lost your progress. I don't know if it still does that. I haven't used it in like 6 years, but it's still a good option. I'm sure they fixed some bugs, but do some research. I know there's more options out there. But currently, for me right now, I'm using Kdenlive. It is another free service for video editing. It's really nice. It has pretty much the same layout as Shotcut, but it doesn't have as many bugs or crashes. I haven't noticed any. even with like I edited like a 6-hour video. I think that's my Graveyard Keeper 5-year anniversary YouTube video that I said I would take down because I didn't overlap most of the, like half of the scenes for half the video, and then I just never got around to it. But I used it for that, and it went smoothly. Normally, if I did a 6-hour video with Shotcut back in the day, it would have crashed, but with Kdenlive, I had no problems at all. I'll put the links to them in the description, but I know there's other options. Shop around for ones that are best for you. Those two right now for me are the ones that were best for my low quality education on editing videos. So if you're starting out, try them out and then browse around from there. But always go free. Don't go, like again, just the same with buying equipment. Don't go gung-ho into buying things or subscriptions for anything unless you are absolutely sure this is something you want to do. So, free is your best friend. Next, don't push yourself. Don't push yourself to post videos and stream as often as possible. I know when you first start out, you want to get excited. You're feeling it, you know? You're in the vibes, bro. You know, you're just like, I'm going to do every day. And then you get burnt out. I am the queen of burnout, as you can tell from my lack of uploads and streams. I get burned out very easily, and if you're like that, just take your time. Maybe in the first week, if you want to stream every day, go right ahead. But if you're like me, I started out, like I said, in 2018. During that time, I was working 7 days a week as a waitress. Working at least over 100 hours a week as a waitress. I would wake up at 5, 6 in the morning to either record or edit a video, be at work at 10:30 in the morning, and be stuck there until midnight, 1 o'clock, depending on if people didn't want to leave the restaurant on time. And I did that for a while, and I got burnt out. Then I used to try and upload every Wednesday, then it turned every 2 weeks, and then it turned every once a year. And like I'm doing right now, I started back up again a year ago, and I was like, I'm gonna do it every freaking 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and here I am like probably like 3 months in. I don't remember the last time I uploaded. Like, it just happens. Life happens. Don't be hard on yourself. It's the same with streaming. I went from streaming every, what was it? I think it was Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Then I went to Tuesdays and Thursdays, and now I'm only doing Wednesdays. You just gotta do whatever works for you. If you want to do a schedule, that's fine, but don't be hard on yourself if you can't keep up with it, if you have to cancel it, if you have to put it off. YouTube has its community settings where you can talk in the comments and like leave a post in your community saying, hey, I'm not going to do anything for a while because so and so, or you can just say delaying or whatever. And Twitch has its schedule where you can skip that week or move it to a different day or time. Just work with it. Don't work against it or against yourself trying to consistently do it. Just work. Be kind to yourself, okay? Just don't push it. Because if you push, that's when you're going to regret it or not be interested in doing it anymore. And if this is something you really want to do, just take your time. Slow wins the race. It truly does. So just be patient with yourself, and you'll find your niche in like what you want to do as a schedule or as an upload schedule. I know I'm still working on mine, but right now streaming every Wednesday and uploading whenever I can on YouTube is really fine for me right now with my work schedule and trying to work with my friend group and make sure they have time and I have time for myself and things like that. But just don't be hard on yourself. Be nice to you. Next thing is taking inspiration from YouTubers and streamers is good, but don't just be like them. I've seen a lot of people take inspiration from Markiplier and Jacksepticeye and PewDiePie and Mr. Beast, and they become carbon copies and they're boring as frick. Take inspiration. It's fine. My inspirations for YouTubers is Peanut Butter Gamer, there's Brudermoose, Gab Smulders. I also take inspiration from Gab Smulders' streams. I love her streams. Chadtronic, Miss Tronic, his wife, before she decided to stop streaming, and Floydson is an awesome Australian YouTuber, and I really enjoy his 100-day videos. Their personalities and how they do things is great. Of course, my editing isn't like theirs. My editing will never be good until I hire somebody. Unfortunately, I don't have time to really put effort into it. But their personality and their upbeatness and just being silly is like close to who I am, and I like that, and I like to be open and like bombastic as they are, but still keeping to my roots and my personality and all that. My dirty, awful personality. This is my not safe for work personality, I guess you could say. But I try my best to be myself and still keep it to me while still taking inspiration. And I hope that you guys do too. Don't be carbon copies. No one should be a carbon copy. I don't care if it's trending. It's not, it's just don't do it. Okay? Just be you, because people are going to most likely be there for you. So just focus on your strong points and listen to some feedback. If it works for you, if it doesn't work for you on the feedback, just be like, what works for me and what do I see? And always watch your videos. I don't care if it's YouTube videos. I don't care if it's your VODs. Watch them. I don't care if it's cringe. I don't care if you hate the sound of your voice. I don't care if you hate the way you look. Watch your VODs. If you're bored watching you, if you don't like things that's going on or the audio or whatever, that's a telltale sign to be like, what do I need to change? If you cannot stand listening to you, like if you're just bored, there's lulls in it and you're just not really doing much, like long pauses, or you'll realize if you edit a video, you could be like, I could have cut that out. There really wasn't that much there. Now I know maybe I can watch a little further before I cut something out. Watch your videos. It's not on my list, surprisingly. I forgot about that, but now talking about this, add that to the list. Watch your stuff. I'm sorry. It's going to be annoying and it's going to be cringy or whatever, but watch your stuff. It's going to help you out a lot. Trust me. I watch everything I do. The moment I'm done streaming, I go straight to my own VOD and I watch it. And I'm just like, what am I doing? What did it like? How does it sound? How does the game sound? Should I up the volume? Should I up my mic? Should I do this? How was the lighting? Did the camera look good? How did I interact with chat? How did I like playing the games? And then you realize you missed something because you're an idiot. I am. It's okay. But like, watch your stuff. It's gonna help you out, trust me. Don't always bet that somebody's gonna watch your stuff and tell you what's wrong with it. Chances are they're not, okay? I'm telling you right now, you might have family and friends that say they're going to. Most often than not, they don't care. So, you care. Watch your stuff. Don't be like everybody else. Try to have some inspiration, but still be you. There we go. I'm hyped up on caffeine and I'm doing this video, but we're making it happen. Okay. Next thing, stream what you want and make videos of what you want, even if it's nothing trending. And at the time, even if it is, make peace with the fact that you might not get any foot traffic on your video or your stream if you're playing something that recently come out, trending, or is popular. Do not fret over it, okay? I got lucky when I started streaming. I was playing Breath of the Wild before Tears of the Kingdom came out, and I got very lucky, and a lot of traffic came to my stream, and it really helped boost me up to be noticed by other people. I got lucky. Then, Tears of the Kingdom came out. I did that. Nothing. It was empty, just me, and I was fine with it. It was a little bit disappointing, but honestly, because I wanted to enjoy the game, it didn't really mean that much for me. It was just something to do and have clips for on my channel. Some people got upset and frustrated with it, which is understandable, but don't be surprised if it happens, okay? Sometimes people get noticed for the most weirdest thing. I played Traveler's Rest. A lot of you probably don't know that game. It's a freaking indie game running a tavern. I got the most foot traffic with that. Excuse me, I have hiccups trying to come out, and it's just like, it's uncomfortable. Take a breath, Bridget. But don't... If you want to play a popular game, fine. But don't put yourself down and or your channel down because nobody's noticing you, because everybody's going to watch their big-time streamers play it. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But they might watch it later. Just take time. And just write it out if you play something unpopular like I do with Traveler's Rest, and just enjoy it while random people come in and just want to enjoy that. It works the same with videos too. Like, Some of my videos, one of my videos is for, what is it? My time at Porsche. I did a small video about me crabbing about how I hated the character customization, and you couldn't get brown eyes in it, and I crabbed so much in that stupid video, but it got the most views. I thought it was unpopular, but people enjoyed it. It's the same with my unboxing. I kind of knew it was going to be big. I was expecting 80 views, but I wasn't expecting over 300. That was weird. But it's going to be a fluctuation. You might get lucky, you might not get lucky, but don't let that deter you from playing what you want. I don't care if people hate that game, or even your own chat's just like, I don't really like that game. Well, you haven't seen me play it. Maybe I'm going to do something different about it. Oh, everybody plays that game. I don't care. I'm going to play that game. It's like, just do what you want. Film what you want. Like, and just enjoy it. If you're enjoying it, chances are others around you will enjoy it, because once again, they're there for you. Okay? Play what you want. Film what you want. As long as you're happy with it and you're enjoying it, chances are somebody out there is going to. Okay? So please, do what you want. I learned that the hard way. I was trying to play popular games in the beginning, and it was just not fun. A lot of videos I've filmed that never made it to my channel because I hated it. What's the next thing? Taking time away from making videos or streaming and even social media posting will cause you to lose followers and subscribers. This is very true. When you get into this, be very ready for everybody to just fall in love with you and immediately fall off of you at the same time. I've gone... From my YouTube channel, I went for like a year or two without posting anything, and I lost 5, 10, maybe 15, 16 followers. I don't know, I don't remember. But I expected that, because I took a lull in doing anything. But sometimes it's not just small streamers. Small streamers are going to notice it. Small YouTubers are going to notice it. But it also happens to big-time streamers and YouTubers, too. They're not immune to it. It's just when their number gets so big, they don't really notice the hit. I can't recall the video, but I remember Moist Critical talked about a YouTuber that retired, and he even touched on it. He said, the guy said he took I think a week off for a holiday, and he lost over 1,000 followers and subscribers on his Twitch because he took time off, and he even said he would, but they still left. It's gonna happen. It's just take it as, you know what, at least I know who stuck around, cares, and who didn't, just was there for the ride and didn't give a crap about me. Take it as that. It's gonna happen. No matter what. You can upload every day and people decide to leave because they don't like what you're doing or you change something. It's just, don't even pay attention to it. Just don't. It's like, there's goals on Twitch to show you how many followers you have. You can have a goal like, ooh, 50, ooh, 100, things like that. I'm happy for it, but I know it's gonna go down. I know it will. But, I still am grateful, but I don't hold myself, my channel, or anything to the guard of how many followers I get. I know people are gonna get bored eventually. They think I'm cool at first, and then they're like, nah, this ain't what I want. And they move on. But notice when people drop off, the same amount will come back if you keep going. It's just gonna be a roller coaster. Ride it out. Don't dwell on it like I did in the beginning, where like 2 people left and I was like, oh my god, I'm awful. Don't do that. Just be you. And just do it for you. I would recommend, if you're on Twitch, streaming, turn off the thing that shows you how many people are in your stream, how many viewers you have. It saves you so much anxiety. I do not care to see it. I don't. I only look at it at the end of my stream when I'm about to leave and I want to raid out. If there's decent, over 3, I'm gonna raid out to somebody. But through my entire stream, I can't see nobody. Unless they're in my chat, I don't keep track of how many people are there. Don't care. Because I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, whether it's one person or not. So, and that one person's usually me. oh well, I'm gonna keep doing it. And you should do the same thing too. Just don't notice the numbers and just keep going. They'll happen when they happen. Using YouTube Twitch forums for making connections on social media can be good, but often it's not. Yes. I started out in Facebook on Twitch forums. I didn't do anything really for YouTube when I started out. I didn't join any YouTube groups or anything like that type of forums for starting out my channel. I just did it and told people I was on YouTube and that's it. But when it came to Twitch, I joined a forum because there was so many steps that was different to YouTube that I was like, I'll get it from people that probably did it longer. Some people are awful and very mean on those forums. Like, I remember I asked a question about why do thank you videos cause you to lose numbers when you're just thanking people for helping you get there, and they immediately attacked me. They were just like, it's because you're making everybody feel like a number. You're making them feel unimportant. That's why they leave you. I don't want to be with somebody that's trying to tell me how big their number is. And I'm like, that's not what I'm saying. Like, you don't even have to say a number. You're just thanking people. And they're like, no, you're putting everybody in a number. And it turns into a huge freaking like free-for-all on me. And it was just like, I was like, did you guys ever notice that happen to you when you thank somebody for it, for following or anything, or supporting you for so long? And they were like, no, you're just treating them like a number. And I was just like, Jesus, everybody's salty over here. And they will get salty. A lot of streamers, because those forums are going to have more streamers. It's not like random viewers. They're other streamers. It's competitive. So you have to prepare yourself. I'm over here thinking it's going to be some happy-go-lucky, like, little area, and no, it's people attacking you, telling you that you have bot followers or bot viewers, and I don't even know what that means. And they'll just attack you. It's good to get some information from there, because some of it can be good, but if somebody starts attacking you about a question you have or something, just leave, okay? I left after someone was very kind to me that invited me to a Discord of kind people that were willing to help me out without bombarding me like that. But more often than not, when you're in those forums, it's gonna be like that. They're gonna compete with you, they're gonna try and tear down what you're doing, they're gonna try and tell you what you're doing isn't good enough, and it's gonna discourage you. I almost stopped Twitch and being on Twitch because of it. Just be careful for yourself. I'm warning you ahead of time. Please be careful and don't be like them. If there's something you don't like about somebody's channel, I would say focus more so on the audio. Like if you're going to critique somebody, the audio, the visuals, the game frame rate, things like that. Telling somebody not to put subscriber only the moment they turn affiliate on their channel. Like normal things, but don't critique somebody's personality or voice or what they want to do with their channel. No matter if you agree with it or not, just let them do that, but still give them the help that they need. A lot of those forums will not. They'll just bombard you, make you feel down, so that way they can have a better chance of being somebody. Just keep an eye out. And don't feel bad if you have to leave a forum and try a different one. Or just go at it alone and look at other streamers on Twitch. I don't know if YouTube has that, but I'll watch people on their streams, and if they seem nice enough and I watch them after a while, I'll join their Discord, and normally they have people there too that are willing to help out too. So make connections like that. But often than not, Facebook, Twitter, things like that, it's going to be mostly negative forums and people just not giving a crap about you or your content, or even really properly supporting it. Just be mindful. And don't collaborate with them. If they're like that, please don't. I don't care if they have bigger numbers than you. Just be careful. What's next? More often than not, people will follow you for their own gain. Follow for a follow. Don't do that. It's as bad as bot followers, subs, and views. And guessing bot followers is something you pay for, but I know they're fake people to make it look like your channel's something. I don't know how to do that. I don't care to figure that out. And I'm just gonna let it sit. everybody says do it, or they can accuse me of it, and I'm like, I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't know how that works, and I don't care. But the follow for a follow thing, I know how that works, and is what it is. You'll follow somebody, they'll feel obligated to follow you, or somebody will follow you and you feel obligated to follow them, and it's annoying. And chances are, like the followers, subs, and views, they're never coming back. But they'll most likely come back to you and complain that you're not there at their streams, or watching their videos, or liking their videos. It'll be like that. It's very obligation based. They'll watch your channel once and then they'll be like, why haven't you been at mine yet? Or why haven't you been there yet? Or you've been there but you've been busy and you haven't had a chance to get back to them because you have work, life, and your own channel to worry about. And then they come onto your channel and complain that you haven't been there yet and make you feel obligated to do it. And they'll be like, well, I'll unfollow you if you do that. I won't recommend you to anybody if you're like that. Fine. Go. I don't care. That's exactly how that's how I did it, and that's how I'm going to keep doing it. It's go. I have life stuff. Half the time when people stream, I'm at work, and I cannot watch them or engage in their channel. It's just, I'm sorry, I can't. And if that's how you want to be, then fine. You know? And that's why I won't do follow for a follow. Just don't. I tell people all the time, do not follow me if you don't like my stuff. Just don't do it. Chances are if you don't like my stuff, your people won't like my stuff. So if you raid me or recommend me, chances are they're not going to stick around either. It's just, it is what it is. Don't follow for a follow. It's going to leave you with empty views, an inflated follow or subscription that doesn't match the views and the likes on your videos or streams, which makes you look suspicious, which makes people accuse you of botting. Don't do it. Just don't. Make connections with your viewers, make connections with your chatters, and make connections with other people on your own time, and build friendships and time with people. And that's how you get better chances at real viewers, real streamer friends, real streamer viewers, and a better chance that everybody's communities will like yours, and it can just be a full circle. Just take your time with it and not feel baited or obligated. You are not obligated to do anything, okay? Do not feel pressured to have to watch somebody in order to keep somebody there. Life happens. Deal with it. That's all I can say. I'm sassy about it, okay? I'm totally sass about it. Let's move on to the next thing. More often than not, people will follow you for... No, I already read that. What's the next part? Post your Twitch... oh yeah. Posting your Twitch and YouTube anywhere will bring unwanted graphic designers and emote makers. Crazy people and people that want to be moderators. Moderators are like protective people on your Twitch that'll like ban people or like agree to certain words or phrases being said or delete messages and things like that on your Twitch. I don't know if there's moderators on live streams for YouTube. I don't stream live on YouTube anymore. But I do know a lot about those graphic designers. Anytime I posted anywhere about anything, graphic designers would just come out of the woodwork, pretend that they were friendly and nice and there to see what I was doing, what I was playing, and then immediately be like, can I ask you a question? And you're like, sure. And you're just thinking, oh, it's where am I from? How long have I been streaming? This and that. And they're like, I'm a graphic designer and I'm here to tell you that I'm having an offer. And I'm just like, get out. And my favorite part, I won't forget this, is when I was on stream and I was like, I make my own artwork for my channel. And they were like, well, I can help you make it even better. And I was like, oh, wow. Actually, I like that my art is ugly and hideous, so don't mind me. I was like, don't worry about it. I'm glad that my artwork is mine, and I do not want your hands on it. They're like, but I can improve it. And I'm like, I don't care. Go away. They'll come out of the woodwork no matter what, and they'll message you everywhere, depending on where you're posting it. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, somebody on Twitter posted wanting to talk to me, and they said in their bio, because I'm a snoop, and anytime anybody follows me anywhere or anything, I immediately go to their page. And it said that they were a streamer. I was like, oh, maybe somebody wants to collab or do like multiplayer games on Twitch. And I talked to them, and it was starting out like a normal conversation. And I was just like, and they were like, I do graphic art and such and things like that. And I was like, oh, I'm like, so you do it on your channel when you stream? And they're like, I don't stream. And I was like, really? It says on your bio that you do. And they were like, oh, well, do you need any graphic art help? And I'm like, no, this conversation's over. I just moved on. Don't trust people that want to give you free graphic art, free emotes, and things like that, especially if they just come out of blue like that. Don't do it. They're trying to scam you. It's a scam. You can go on Etsy and have that done. You can do it yourself. It's super easy. You can be probably your own friends are artsy enough to do it for you, but shop for yourself. Don't trust any rando that comes up and says that they're a graphic art designer, and it's gonna look like the same pieces of art crap you see everywhere, like a stupid like shield shape and some derpy art that looks like it's from like GTA cover. It's all generic and blah and nothing personal. Like, I'd rather you wait and put money towards somebody that'll make decent artwork that reflects you, not just look like any Joe Schmo off the street. Ugh. I'm so sassy right now. But that's how I feel about it. Frick them, man. And crazy people, okay? Some crazy people are gonna come up and try and be weird on your channel too. Or like try and be your #1 fan or whatever. Say if I'll get you this, if you do this for me. Just watch out, okay? There's some wild ass people. It's not scary because you could just block them. Otherwise, I would have quit a long time ago, but just be mindful. Don't trust any freaking weirdo that wants to sell you emotes or anything, or say they're gonna buy you a game, and if you play it, you know, they're gonna be so happy. Just, especially if you're starting out, just wait, If they want to buy you a game, fine, but just make sure you tell them, like, I'm not doing anything for you, I'm not giving you your money back, you're willingly being dumb enough to give me something for free, and that's where it's gonna end. If something happens and you don't like my content and all that shit, just whatever, dude, okay? You're the dumb butt that did it. Sucks to suck, son. Thanks for the free game. I had that done for me where somebody bought me a game and it was like, it was awkward, and I felt peer pressured to doing it. It was like literally my first like month into it, and I felt so bad. I wish I could take it back. I hate it. Also, I almost glanced past that. Don't let anybody be a moderator either that you don't know. Be a moderator for yourself for a long time. Don't let your friends do it unless you truly, truly trust them. You've known them longer than 6 months or even longer than a year and above. Don't let anybody just be a moderator, because they'll just delete anybody's message or block anybody for no dumb reason. Just be mindful of who you have in charge. I'm my own moderator. I don't trust anybody. Not yet, anyway. But yeah, that's the rundown of that. Make rules for your stream ahead of time, definitely. You can go on my Twitch and you can see my rules. They change off and off depending on how I feel. Look at other people's streams. They have their rules. You can pick and choose on there, add your own rules, but always have rules. They will help you out. If anybody's being crazy on your stream and they do something or say something and you know it's a part of your rules of do not do, you can be like, listen, I need you to stop doing that. It makes me uncomfortable. If they say, well, it's not that big of a deal, you could be like, actually it is. It's part of my rules, and if you do it again, I will ban you. If they do it a hard time again, just get rid of them. It's an extra piece of security for you, because they're going against the rules. And put it in like before they chat, because you can put the rules in before they chat, and they have to okay on it. If they okay on it and they're still being dinguses, you just get rid of them. Rules save lives and time and effort and friggin' annoyance and brain cells. Make your rules. See what you want your to let slide and whatever. And I don't really fully follow my own rules, but it's easier for me to say, oh man, I said that, that was wrong, I shouldn't have said that, than trying to corral a bunch of dingus people on your chat and tell them not to do something. Because what if one person does it, a bunch of people are going to do it, and then you're going to have to tell 2 or 3 or more people to stop doing it, and then they're going to be like, well, so and so did it. It's like a bunch of children. Okay, make your rules. It's your channel. Don't forget, it's yours. I feel like I've been doing this for 20 years and it's only been 1. Well, 5 on YouTube, but Twitch is a whole different ballgame, dude. People, man. Collaborations are good, but be sure you trust those you do it with. Know them longer than a week or a month. It takes 6 months to a year to see their true colors in a person. That's friendships, relationships, whatever. It takes 6 months to a year to get to fully see the person for who they are, because they can't keep it up unless they're a professional narcissist, but that's a different video. I did collaborations on my YouTube. Not that great. Shouldn't have really done it, but it was a nice shot. I did collaborations on Twitch. I didn't stream them. I think I did. Maybe 1 or 2. But they were good. They were a lot better. They were with people I knew, and then I started joining other people's streams and being a part of their community and being in their streams. I made sure that we vibed in the same way, personality-wise, views and such, how we play, what we talk about, how we joke, so that way it's not awkward. And it was fun. Be sure you do that, and be sure you know them longer, and be sure you feel comfortable them being them on your channel. If you just met them, they seem cool, and you do it, and they say something super outlandish and bannable on your channel, you can get in trouble regardless if that person said it, because it's on your channel. So be mindful of who you trust and who's a part of it, and be mindful of yourself. Make sure you go over, like, I would like you to be able to joke and talk like this, but let's refrain from this and that. Just so that way it is well-rounded and understood, so that way nobody says anything or oversteps boundaries for channels and makes their community upset and all that. You know, it's like having a guest in your house. Please don't shit on my carpet. And I won't shit on yours. And maybe everybody will have a great time at this party. It's like that. Make sure you're on the same page. Let's try, what's next? Be open to try new things in stream and videos, and be prepared to lose people for it. Don't stay in a box forever. Don't. Like, I know it's cool, people did it with, like, Minecraft streams and Minecraft YouTubing and all that such, and prank channels and everything, but if you feel like it's stale, and yes, it might get a lot of views, but you're bored, people are going to notice it, no matter how fake hype you can be. You can see it in your comments already. I know you're going to see it in your mind, somebody saying, this person is as happy as they used to be, or this person doesn't, their happiness seems fake, or whatever. It's gonna happen. You're gonna get burnt out on it, just like if you get burnt out on streaming and making videos all the time. You're gonna get burnt out on doing the same thing. That's why I started doing unboxing videos and review videos or whatever. I started changing it up while still posting my VODs or whatever. It keeps variety, keeps it something new and exciting, and it's good for you. It's definitely good for you. Might not be good for your viewers, they might get upset about it, but it's good for you. And it broadens your horizons of more different types of viewers and followers and commenters and chatters. Keep it interesting. Everybody likes fresh and new things. Don't be stale. And don't be upset if people don't like it or decide to fall off and follow somebody else. You know, they're there for your personality. No matter what you play or do or unbox or review or whatever, it's your personality. It's you as a human being. If that's upsetting to them, then you don't really need that person around. So broaden your horizons. If you're comfortable with playing the same thing, more power to you. But if you're thinking about it, but you're refraining from it because you're worried about backlash, throw caution to the wind, live your life. Have fun. Dang it. Oh yeah, I basically already covered this from my last thing I said. Don't accept free things from people right away when you're starting. That's what I mean about a game. Somebody offered to buy me a game. I took it, and everything got really awkward afterwards with that person. And turns out they weren't that great of a person. But if you feel comfortable, a lot of people do. This is why I don't have affiliate yet. I don't have any donation button on my channel. I don't have my Steam on my channel. So no one can buy me any games. No one can give me any money. I don't want that pressure right now of somebody saying, well, I donated or bought you this and you haven't played it yet. And I'm upset and I think you're an awful person. They'll come into your chat, come into your comment sections and bombard you and spread a bunch of dumb crap about you because you didn't do so-and-so after they did such and such. Frick it, you know? I'm trying to avoid it. I'm sure at some point I will. But for my sake, it's just not, I learned my lesson and now I'm going to be more cautious about how I go about doing it, and I think you should too. Especially, I don't know how it is for guy streamers or YouTubers. Like how it's going to go or anything. Like if a girl buys you something as a guy and they expect you to do something, but more often than not for girl streamers, guys are going to get a little bit crazy and weird. Okay? But like, just make sure you know how to maneuver about it so where you're safe and such. That's why I'll link somebody in the description. I don't remember their name right now, but they did something about PayPal. Make sure you have a business PayPal so it hides your name and your address and where you are and all that such, because sometimes when you buy or subscribe to somebody on Twitch, they can see all your information as you as a person and vice versa and things like that. Protect yourself. Make sure you have everything secure and nobody's gonna know who you are. Don't be doxxed. Especially if you would like to keep that private. If you don't care, I don't care. That's your deal. But if you're somebody like me that's a little bit on edge about it, especially if you've had a stalker before like I have, just make more precautions on that and don't accept everything free right away. This leads into the other thing. Do not feel pressured into being affiliate on Twitch. You don't have to right away. I've been streaming on Twitch. I could have been affiliated 6 months ago, but I'm still not affiliated yet, and I don't plan to be right now. I could if I stream 5 different days. I have the view count, I have the follower count, I have everything check marked and ready to go. It's just streaming on different days. I still don't care. A lot of streamer friends would come into my chat and be like, oh my god, you're not affiliate yet? And I'm like, yeah, I'm not. I'm sorry, I only have a few followers and not that many views and not that much foot traffic. Why am I going to have ads? And as a person who watches other streamers, I can't stand ads. I can't. I hate going into somebody's stream that I haven't seen yet or haven't seen in a while or I'm friends with and I get smacked in the face with like 3 ads at once. It's annoying. Or I'm in the middle of a chat and the conversation's getting enjoyable and I get hit with 3 ads. And I don't feel like subscribing just yet. You know, it's annoying. And I don't want people to be annoyed on my thing. And also deters people from watching you because of the ads. And you only get a few cents anyway. What's the point? I'm sure there's big points people could give me, but for me right now, it's not that big a deal. And I don't care for it. Yes, I would like to have alerts and sound things people can buy with points, channel points, and emotes and such. Those are super nice things, but I just don't want ads. I just don't need it. It's not going to get me anywhere further. I just don't see the point. But if you feel pressured or if you're going through with it to be affiliated and that's all you care about, it's really easy. Anybody can honestly do it. But I would suggest taking your time with it. I've had 2, 3 people that I know that streamed become affiliated and wish they waited. They're like, I really don't like it. I don't like this. I don't like that. It's hard to do. I'm tired of ads, I'll turn them off, but they still show up even though I said I didn't want them, or I'll put them on a certain timer and they still show up before that. A bunch of little bugs and this and that, and I wish they waited. Just take your time, get your feet wet with it. After a while, and more people show up and more people maybe nag at you to do it, then do it. But I don't have that many people caring to do it. And I don't need the money. The few cents ads give me, or the $5 I could get from a sub. I'd rather have the people there giving me their time and attention and company and chatting than a $5 sub. Or 2 cents or whatever you get from an ad. It just means nothing to me. So I wait. If you want to wait, then wait. Don't feel pressured. Don't be scared to ban or block anybody. I agree with that 100%. Same with Twitch. Same with YouTube. People being crazy, ban them. Block them. Get rid of them. If they seem fine at first, warn them, like I said, with the rules. Use the rules. And if they're still acting up, or somebody comes up to you with receipts that this person harassed them after your stream, ban them, get rid of them, blah, blah, blah. Don't keep people around just for the sake of view count helping you get higher up on the list to be discovered. Just get rid of them. And lastly, do not feel obligated to be there for anyone. Oh, I just covered that on my other thing. Once again, don't feel obligated. Do not feel obligated to be there for everyone, and do not expect the same from others. Real life comes first, and your hard work on your channel. If they make you feel bad about it, leave them. Very much so. I've had people come onto my channel after I've been busy with work and everything, like I said before, and just come into my chat just to say they haven't seen me for a while and I should be on their channel. And I say, well, I've been busy at work. Oh, I haven't seen you for a while. Okay, well, geez, you know? You'll be able to tell who's really in your channel for you when they just come in and start bombarding you with dumb things like, why aren't you affiliate yet? Why haven't you been on my channel without a hello or anything? And then if you take a while to answer because you realize that's what they said and you're just like, ugh, this shit again. And then they're like, well, oh, hi to you too. Just get rid of them. I know I sound awful, but you have to pick out the weeds, people. Get rid of them. Because they're going to be annoying and bombard you. And the next thing they're going to do is self-promote on your channel. Because they're going to think it's okay. I've had that happen to me too. Don't self-promote on anybody's channel. This isn't even on the list. Don't self-promote. Don't go on your channel. Have people self-promote on your channel while you're in your stream. It's about you, not theirs. You can shout out, that's fine, that's on your own fruition, but if for them to come in and be like, well, I'm streaming on this day and you should tell your chat to do this, or they talk to your chat and they're like, you should check out my stuff, or whatever, no, don't allow it. It's about you. If you want to shout them out, you shout them out yourself. Don't let them just be shouting their shit out, okay? Same goes for you. Don't go on people's channel unless you have freaking permission to do so and start shouting your freaking billboard of wonder, okay? Just don't. It's dumb and it's annoying and it's rude. Ugh. This video went longer than I wanted. Those are all the things I've learned in a year of Twitch and 5 years of YouTube. Not much YouTube stuff. YouTube's pretty simple and straightforward. I don't have anything about ad revenue. I don't do that. I don't have that. I don't care. Things like that. I don't know nothing about being affiliate. Like I said, I'm waiting, so I don't have any insight on that. After that, it's just basically starting out and building a community and building your security and safety and personality and just you being you for your stuff, honestly. And that's what I feel like I'm trying to focus here. Probably not that well, but what do you expect from a last minute video from Bridget? But yeah, just be you and hope these rules help. I know they probably don't mean anything from a nobody like me, but and I'm sure you've probably heard some of these from big time people, but really take it into consideration. There's nothing wrong with wanting to do this at all, no matter what. No matter how you want to do it, whether you're playing games, crafting, unboxing, just chatting or whatever. Like, just be you. Don't be afraid to change it around, do things differently. This doesn't work out, do something different. Don't be scared to do that. But take these bombastic ADHD comments and thoughts and rules and advice to heart and do with it what you will. Some of it might hit home and some of it might be stupid, but I know somebody out there has either run into not one, not two, but three or all of these things. But just keep it in mind. That's what I wanted to get back to you guys. Because I know a lot of people that talk to me have either been doing this or want to do this. And I say more power to you. Go ahead and do it. It's fun. I actually love it. I've met so many wonderful people on Twitch and so many wonderful people on YouTube. I'm super grateful for everybody's support and kindness and subscribing and following and chatting and commenting. Everything. Everybody that's watched and liked. I appreciate everything. This has been an amazing year on Twitch, and I can't thank everybody enough for all of the support and the friends that I've made in this time. They've helped me feel less lonely. They've made this dream of mine from 2018 a reality, and everybody on YouTube has done just the same. I'm so freaking grateful, and I really hope this crazy, loud, yammering video helps you guys out and is a little gift that can help you out in a bit, in a way, and I just want to just say thank you. And you guys are truly the best thing that's happened to me throughout all of this. I appreciate all of you so much. It's been super fun and it's super great, and I can't wait to continue doing this, no matter how many times I fall off the bandwagon and take too long uploading or streaming, and I just come back whenever. I'm enjoying the ride with the roller coaster of Bridget's content. I hope you guys do too. So, I think I'm done yammering. I talked like 10,000 miles an hour. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped you out. I hope you guys have a beautiful Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. Hope you have wonderful holidays, time off, and just thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful for you guys. You've made my year, and you've made my Christmas, and you've made my channels feel so much bigger and brighter and happier. And I look forward to next year and seeing what all we can do and what all I can try to accomplish and do and whatnot on this crazy ride. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful night or day, depending on where you are in the world. And I'm going to catch you all later. Oh, as I almost forgot, before I close out this video, I'm streaming live on December 26th for my 1-year anniversary on Twitch. So if you guys are free that time and you want to go and celebrate, come down and say hello to me on my Twitch channel. It'll be linked in the description below. If not, I'll probably upload it on here, so you guys can always watch what shenanigans we get into on my anniversary. So yeah. Okay. Laters.